I am passionate about my words. I love what I'm doing right now. I always seek motivation through my family and my friends. Like people said, when someone passionate about what they are doing, they are naturally committed, and they are naturally committed to quality and positive outcomes. During my study, during my study, I feel passionate about what I'm doing, and this passion have driven me to learn a new thing and new skill. I am an excellent communicator. I always make sure that everyone have the right information and understood the the informations. For me, I feel responsible. I feel responsible to make sure to encourage people to communicate, because uh, mostly problem issue comes from miscommunication and poor communication. During my studies, I always take a part in my group as a leader, and I always make sure that my group mate understood the instruction that was given. Finally, I am ambitious and driven. I thrive on challenge and constantly want to learn a new thing. I always seek the opportunity to improve myself. And during my studies, I always involved in the program to to learn a new skill that can I apply in future. And what I found that I comfortable in meeting a new people. This is why I chose Infineon Technologies in Neighborhood, because this company has established itself in the industry. Why this company also value the freedom, flexibility, and power to innovate, which I find it's passionate to the company, because I find it's passionate because it's rare to find a company that value the freedom for their employee, especially for the new employees. Also, I find the company value also same as my value, because I also value the freedom, because in my opinion, the with freedom, the employees are able to work in a creative way. I want this job position because I am looking for an opportunity to establish my interpersonal skill. For your information, I am a people person. I love meeting new people and wants to make them feel comfortable with my presence. With my presence, it is easier for me to adapt to adapt in a various situation, to suit different to suit different communication and audience, which is listed in the job requirement. I also have the experience in severe experience in managing program, which allow me to confidently apply this job. I think I capable enough for to apply this job requirement. What can I sense in my personality is I am empathetic people, which able to understand people and make them feel hurt. I would not judge and underestimate people, because I think people is diverse and perfect in their own way. During my study, I have been exposed with my lecturer on how we understand people better. During that time, I learned a crucial lesson about understanding people. I spent time in addressing in that matter and apply it in my life. My weaknesses is I I have always been procrastinator. Before I used to think that this habit is not bad at all, but until during my studies, I could see how I always putting things off to the last minute that creates everyone's stress. Right now, I'm putting an effort to improve myself by creating daily schedule and set a new mindset. Set a new mindset. And at first, I feel it's hard for me. But as time as going, I managed to break this habit. Technology Berhad is an international company that operates in Kulim and Melaka, Malaysia. The company itself has established in manufacturing sectors such as power semiconductor, sensor product, and many more. In Infineon, they provide an opportunity to their employees by giving them freedom at workplace. As I have mentioned before, the value in this company is they value the individual freedom, flexibility, and power to innovate. Infineon Technologies in the Berhad is the company that caught my attention to apply this job because this company has established and their reputation is good, so it's made me feel secure to work here. Beside the way they value the individual freedom, it's made me feel more excited to work here because it is rare to see the company that give and value freedom to their employees. I think this company can give an opportunity to me that I can establish my skill. As I have mentioned before, I am people person. I love to meet new people and know them. For me, I prefer to work in a group because it can foster creativity and creativity and learning. For example, brainstorming and combining unique perspective from other people creates more creativity and better solution. Also, working in a group helps you learn a new skill and experience from other people. Uh, by co- by combining complementary strength, it can helps you give the good result with your team.